My minions are having it rough, so last grasp. To make them stronger and survive. I have all of them with meat shield. I'm also gonna add last grasp to all of them, I think. All of them at last gasp. I mean, if I can get one more point on it, would be huge. It's 2x per support gem, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I threw 8x in my stash to get 4 of those. And we're gonna do Minion Mastery. Macabre. And Meat Shield. Oh yeah, I forgot. Meat Shield. And that is about it. I don't think we can do anything more right now with the currency that we have. This is one divine build. With one divine lich build, we got 6.5 KS. We got random gear that we just found on the trade. We don't even have a plus amulet. We are running a +2 scepter, +2 helmet, so we still got like a +4 from that. Triple S rings. We're using Bone of Allure shoes, 20%, lowest roll. We got those Darkness Enthroned for 10x. All the equipment that we wear is like 10x, 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 10x. This was 8x. This was 10x. The rings were 40x. 2, 2, 2x, 10x. Each of the jewels that we're using right now on this build are under 10x alt. Like literally all of them. Not even close.
Shine.
I think we can do this. I think we can do Xesht 1 pretty easily. If we can make it there to this. We are so fucking slow right now. I'm not used to running this. But yeah, we're getting there. I don't think we can do Xesht 3, man. No. Yeah, Xesht 3, man, with this is maybe if we use the zealots instead, then we should maybe be able to do it. I mean, the Vow Guards are doing their thing. I mean, look where they got me. I didn't even expect them to go all the way here, but yeah, sure. Wow. We're not there yet, though. Go, guys. I believe. Xesht 1. We only have one skill that we can use. You see the boss damage? You see that? One divine. This is what one divine does. Damn, we took a large hit there. Xesht 1 down with 1 divine. Yeah. It was not really a challenge. As long as I don't really get hit. Like imagine if I had like 2 divines investment. Like it just fills the whole screen with spark. It's just broken. Oh, timer went off. I just have to like reach the boss now. We can just take it slow. Oh, there we go. But can we beat him? That is the next question. Can we beat him? That are one. You see this boss damage, right? One divine boss damage. Tanked. Tank. We just tanked that, dude. We just fucking tanked that. Lol. We beat. Okay. Just. Hey, we got him down, right? We killed him, right? That's all that matters, right? We killed him. Oh, we can even grab his loot. Okay. Xesht 2 with 1 divine build, let's go. Okay. Xesht 3 with a 1 divine build. We beat 1, we beat 2. But can we beat 3? In my opinion, I think we cannot beat it because our ES is too low. I think if we had like 10,000 energy shield, we should be able to do it. Maybe get like a better amulet with actual minion levels. And maybe a scepter that is like not this scare as this. I think it would be a lot easier. And it's like so easy to get 10k, man. You only need like 2 or 3 divines. And you're 10 plus 1000 and then you're just like chilling. Like the funny part is like we're able to clear. Like it's not like we're not able to clear monsters. We can kill him. Oh, actually the timer ran out. Okay, we only have to clear it to the boss then. I mean, simply making it to the 3rd boss with 1 divine is already crazy. I think we have the damage for it. But I don't think we have to survive for it. I think if like one of those hands fall on top of our face, or we're just like flattened out on the ground. Or maybe I have to run. I have to just run away from the hands. That was also an idea. Because I was just trying to dodge it, but not try to run away from it. Okay, we made it to the 3rd boss with 1 divine. I think this is gonna be very, very, very rough. I think I'm dead. I think I'm so fucking dead. I think I have no chance. I really think I have no chance. We tanked his hit. I'm so... Look at his damage. We're actually doing millions on them. I can, like, make my minions tank at their meat shields. Yeah. I just run away from that. We tanked it! Oh my! How are we alive? How are we alive? What? Oh shit! How are we alive? No! Oh! Scheiße! Oh my! Holy shit! Ah! Get out of here! Ah! Ah! Ooh! Scheiße! We beat Xesht 3 with one divine build! We did it! Skill check, man, skill check. We got it.
No way.
Xesht 3 with a one divine build. You saw it, right? You saw it. You saw I didn't even spend the whole divine. I still had 20 exalt left. And I can beat Xesht 3 with it. I'm gonna explain kind of like the gear that I used and why I used it, okay? So we're running Lich, so we're Chaos Inoculation. Chaos Inoculation is on the right top of your passive tree, right there. I do not take Chaos damage, I do not take bleeding damage. That makes building a lot easier, because building Chaos resistance into your gear, that's a really expensive part. Like getting like 60-70% Chaos res. In early gear, you're looking at multiple divines, but we only had one divine to invest, so that's why I went Lich with Chaos Inoculation. All you need is Energy Shield. So the reason why I use, for instance, those shoes is because of the reservation. You only have to spend like 8 to 10 exalt for this, and you can use like a few more minions, plus it gives you some ES. I used this belt. I bought this for under... This was like 10x. You can add Iron Rune to it, and then you get 32% ES, which is kind of good. And if you can get like an implicit roll, also good, but we didn't even need that implicit roll. We're already on max res. The reason why I spent the most money into the rings is because getting all your resistance to 75, this is the easiest way. So if you spend like 40x into your rings, you don't need any other stats than resistance on your rings, because you went Chaos Inoculation on the Lich. So that is why I went for pure resistance rings. It literally capped out my resistance. The reason why I went for this specific scepter is not because they have like a lot of spirit, but it has the presence damage together with the +2 minions. So your goal is to get the presence damage plus minions, and as cheap as you possibly can with also some spirit. So if you get around 140 spirit, you could use this scepter until until you're like level 90 plus. Like you could also have like a lower level version of this scepter, and you can just use it until level 90, just with 140 spirit, as long as you got +2 and 40% damage. The reason why I went for this helmet is specifically for the 2 levels to minions. As high ES as possible, we spent 10 exalts on this helmet. Pretty nice. The reason why we went for this amulet, very easy. Some of our like skills on our minions cause attributes like dexterity and strength. We barely got that on our build, so getting like the attribute nodes on an amulet is really nice. Plus spirit, plus resistances. Those are the only 3 stats that matter. All the other ones doesn't matter right now. This is like a cheap version, because we only spent 10 exalts for this amulet, because there's no plus to any skill, and nobody really uses this type of gear. But this is literally all you need to get your minion build going with some spirit. That gives you literally 1 or 2 extra minions. The main reason why we use the Valro body armor, you can use it from level 65, and it gives you a lot of resistance and ES. Because you can get like a few resistance on it, with like high ES, really cheap. Like, this is 10 exalt. You can literally get almost 500 energy shield with like 2 resistances and 40 plus spirit for 10 exalt. Then, the reason why we use Prism Guardian instead of a focus, because on my character right now I use a +2 focus, is because the focus is expensive. It's like 4 divines for a +2. And you don't have that much energy shield. So if you have like 6.5k energy shield, you want to use this shield because it gives you way more defense. Unless you have like 12,000 plus energy shield, then you swap out the shield. Not only that, it gives you 50 spirit. This shield only costs 8 exalts. It's super cheap and it gets you a lot of defense. This will keep you alive. The reason why we got those gloves is because you need some resistances. It's really easy to get resistance of glass, and then you get some ES if you can, and as high as ES as possible with the resistance that you need. And it was really easy to max out my resistance like this. Like it was very easy. Then the reason why we use those like jewels, ideally you want increased minion damage together with minion attack cast speed. That would give you the most damage. But because we are running Lich, the node on top, increased maximum energy shield, is worth more to us than more damage. Because we are running a really cheap build. So having like 40% extra energy shield, that is really nice. That is like 1,500, that's 1,500 energy shield pretty much. Bonus on top of what you have. It's really big. You spend like 1 or 2 exalt into different charms. Ignite, really nice. Bleeding you don't really need because you run CI. Instead you can use a frozen charm if you got more money. And then poison, because you can still get poisoned with CI for some reason. And then on top of that, mana flask. And that's about it for the gear. It's really easy. Let's go over the skill gems and why I use it precisely. Okay, so on the powered zealots, you're using Wild Charge 2 with Minion Mastery, Pierce 3, Muster, and Projectile Acceleration 2. Those are the best ones for the zealots. What you could do, what I like to do, is you see the Minion Mastery, you can turn this into Rakiata's Flow for bosses, and it will give you more damage than the plus minion. So that's also interesting to know. We used Skeletal Frostmage, Skeletal Stormmage, Cleric, Brute, and we used Pain Offering, fighting Xesht. For the Pain Offering, the only things you really need is Meat Shield with Dense Macabrain and Sacrificial. Like those 3 on the back here, those are the only things you would need to beat them. We wouldn't even need Elemental Weakness, it's overkill. For the Skeletal Brutes, we were using Meat Shield, Minion Mastery, and Last Gasp. Last Gasp makes it so if your minion goes down to 0 HP, it will survive for 4 more seconds. we used Brutus Brain on the Cleric Minion together with Rapid Casting and Minion Mastery. That makes it so he keeps on reviving your minions, yeah? It's really nice. And we did the same thing as we did on the Brute, on the Mage, both mages. So they just stay alive a little bit longer, you know what I mean? Because they're such low life, because they're not maxed out, obviously. They were not as a high level as it is right now. So they would die to a fly of Xesht attacking you. But the last gasp kept them alive together with the clerics. The clerics were immortal because of Brutus Brain. This makes it so they take no damage. It's really, really good. And Zealots did not have like any last gasps or survivability, so they were heavily relying on the clerics to stay alive. That's why we were using 3 clerics. Normally we would only use 1 cleric, because each minion you have up will increase the damage of your main minion, your powered zealots, because of muster. 7% increased damage per minion alive. So that's why you want to keep those minions alive, because it increases the damage. That's how I did the damage output to kill Xesht 3 with only 1 divine, because I got a shit ton of damage from other minions. Not just that, you know that moment when Xesht was shooting those like frozen projectiles? In that moment you can sit behind the Brute because he is so fucking tanky. Like even without like any investment, this fucking Brute tanks it. Like he has the most HP of all your minions. He has a lot of damage reduction on the minion itself. And if you stand behind him, he just tanks all those like projectiles that Xesht shoot at you. So that was like carrying the shit out of me in the middle of the fight too. You can see him like multiple times during the fight. He was just tanking those shards and be frozen. But that's really nice to know. And that's like the TLDR for like the skills that I was using. Let's go over the passive tree that we used on the build. It's literally the same as I used here at the end game. Only difference is different jewels. But I'm gonna explain to you guys why I went for this to be exact. And why you should never start out as a Lich. Instead, you want to start as an Infernalist and then swap over to the Lich at like level 90 plus. So you want to go up here to the middle, like you just go up. You got here a jewel slot. Right here you got Foul Mending. It gives you minion 3% life regen and Chaos Res. Really nice. It gives you crit damage, crit chance for your minions, so that's how my Zealots went from, well, it's actually also here crit damage crit bonus. My Zealots went from 5% crit chance to 11% crit chance. Then we went here, 70% increase ES from Helmet. Right here, Hefty Buffer, 40% increase ES. Well, this also have this bottom node, 5% damage taken bypass energy shield. We negate that with Eternal Life, so it just gives us 40% ES. If you don't have Eternal Life, you cannot use Heavy Buffer, and you have to go for those 2 points instead. You move over to here, you get like a lot of area of effect here, a lot of damage for minions. It's really nice. Faster start of respawning, a lot of resistance, attack speed, attack damage, 4% increased spirit. Here you get a lot more attack cast speed with minion damage. Here you can get like a lot of energy shield recharge, which is really nice. This is if you have a focus. I forgot to put this off when I was showcasing the Xesht fight. I could actually get more than 6.5k ES. I could take those 2 nodes, get 30% increased ES. Also, what I forgot to do on that build was, if you look at the gear, if you look at the video, there was this like note above the reservation that gives you increased mana instead of ES. So I could actually have like 7,000 plus ES if I just like swapped it, but I forgot. Then you go up, Lord of Horrors, 12% reservation. If you use Vow Guards, go for the Right Hand of Darkness. If you use Vow Guards, go for the Entropic Incarnation. If you use Vow Guards, you could also use Splintering Force, but I still got Splintering Force even on the Zealots. So after you went on the left top, you go down here, you get Melding, a lot of ES, a lot of ES here, increased mana, ES, ES, a lot of damage increase, movement speed for your minions, armor break, all those kind of things, all the good stuff. You got the ES recharge here, it gives you a lot of recharge. Crit nodes, really nice. If your minions start dying too much, you can also take the resistance nodes here for your minions. Up here we went for, of course, a lot more ES, but slower start of recharge. I could remove this, add some ES somewhere else, but we still like this because the 60% increase together with 50, 75% more. If you need some int, 25 in there. You go here, faster start of end, you should recharge. A lot of faster start. Another like slot here. And then Chaos Inoculation, do not take any Chaos damage, cannot be bleed. Really nice. Stacks together really well with Eternal Life. We have 1 life, shit ton of ES, that's the goal. If you go for your Ascendancy, what you first want to do is grab this point, Calistan Paletary. This makes it so the jewel you slot in has 2 times the effect. This gives me 30% ES, 30% minion damage, 8% attack cast speed. Fucking broken, really nice. After that you take Soulless Form, really nice. And after that you take Eternal Life. Eternal Life is the core of the build. Makes it able for you to use Heavy Buffer. Makes it so Chaos Inoculation can put out even more. And that is literally it for the passive tree what I used. If you want to know, like right here we use Warlord's Leader, Anoint. But on the build that we used before, for instance, we didn't even have an Anoint. We didn't even have Plus. We didn't have anything. So there's like multiple things you could do to get more damage. You could get more damage from your jewels. You get more damage everywhere. But I just want to like talk about the passive tree what I was using. Oh, GG's guys.